Hello, everybody. Having fun with the Winter Wonderland costume stuff. Today, we are going after an animal in the swamp. Everyone's favorite dinosaur to hate, and that is the Kaprosuchus. So we are, oops, I forgot. We have our long gun. We have our kibble. We have our shocking trink darts. And the other thing we want is our trap. That and that. And that. All right. Now we're ready. Off to find a Kaprosuchus. Hopefully one that's a decent level. So the reason I'm taking Huey is because on an Argent, you need to be careful. Huey might not even be able to protect me. We'll have to see. The Kaprosuchus can and will pull you off of your mount and munch you. They're the thyla of the swamp. Just think of them that way. They will yank you off your mount and munch you. Not only that, their bite is poisonous. It has a stamina drain. What in the world? Oh, it's a baryonyx and a, what you call it? That was the berry 10. So anyways, they have a stamina drain. And so chances are, even if you happen to get out of their bite, you won't be able to move. You'll be stuck because of the stamina drain. So that's a Sarco, that's too big. There's a Metrodon. That's a bezel. All right. So anyways, we're going to go looking for the Kaprosuchus. So there are two ways, well, technically three. I prefer the third. But there are three ways to get out of the Kaprosuchus. One, if you're walking through the swamp, make sure your tame is on attack your target. That way, if something does pull you off, your tame will come back and kill it. The other way, and that is my favorite way, I tend to not carry anything, and I have my pet on attack my target, and if something pulls me off, it kills it. If you want to run around here with no tame, there are two ways to get out of its grip. One, carry a sword so that when it jumps out and grabs you, you just smack it in the face with the sword until you can kill it. Is that? No, that's a Darka. It's too big. The other way is to carry a bola. And when it grabs you, you bola it. It'll drop you when you bola it. And you run. You run as fast as your little legs can carry you. If you can still run. Because your stamina is going to drain. And as soon as that thing breaks loose of the bola, you better be far enough away. So those are the different ways to get out of the Kaprosuchus once it grabs you. And of course, I've seen a bunch of them all over the place, and now I can't find a single one. It's the way it always happens. It always happens like that. When I go to make a video, I see a bunch of the dinosaur that I'm going to make a video about, and then I think, oh, now's a good time to do it. There's a bunch of them all over the place. Let me go to my base and get set up and get my recording equipment going, and we'll go tame one of these guys. And then when I actually come out here to go tame one, they've all disappeared. That's a Sarco. There's another Sarco. That is another the level 10 female. Well, we're not dealing with that right now. We are looking for a Capro. We need a Capro. Oh, that's a Titan boa. So we just gotta swim along here or fly along here. Looking. There's a Capro. Level 15, really? Oh, there's another one. You're 35. $15 and a 35, is that the best we can do? I'd like to find something better than that. Oh, that's a Sarco. Man. Well, I guess we're taming a 35. What's that? Nope, that's a Sarco. There's a Capro. There's a 45. Okay. Ooh, a 95. That's better than... Well, that's not, like, great, but it's better than what we have been seeing. All right, I think we're going to tame the 95. Since that seems to be the best we can do. We're gonna clean out this area. All right. One thing to remember with these guys is really is that you need at least 2, if not 3 walls high. Nope, that's not what I wanted. And the reason you want that is because these guys can jump. Really, that's all my walls? Unbelievable. All right. So I guess we're going 2 walls high. And you don't have to use tech. Stone works just fine. I just have tech, so that's what I'm using. All right. Now now it's become a very easy tame. It is literally a drop and knockout. That's the 45. Where'd the other one go? Wasn't there? Is the 45 the biggest one? I could have swore there was a different one. That's a Sarco. That's another Sarco. Thought there was a 95. Wasn't there? Yep, there he is. There we go. We have our 95. Now we're going to take it back to the trap. But we're super slow because they nerfed us. Thankfully, it doesn't look like it can bite us, so that's nice. All right. Now we need to don't forget to put your mount on passive. Is it already out? Yep. And that should do it. Now we wait. We have to stay close because we have to make sure that we actually get credit for it. So we're just gonna keep a close eye here. Oh, hum, ho, hum. Let's drink and eat while we sit here and wait. So these guys are fast on land, not as fast as some other dinosaurs, but for a little swamp mount, these guys aren't half bad. They can get on land and in the water. They're I would say they can give the baryonyx a run for their money when it comes to like an all-terrain mount. I still think the baryonyx is better, but if you're looking for something relatively small and agile that you can get through the swamp in, preferably without being seen, a Capro is a really good mount to have. Especially if you're like PvP and you're doing reconnaissance, I would go with a Capro. They're a pretty nice reconnaissance dino. So our next dino that we're gonna grab is, I think it's a Kentrosaurus. Let's see. Let's make sure first. Okay, we did get our Kaprosuchus. Next is the Kentrosaurus. That's what it is. So for these guys, the best place to find them is at the volcano. Any kind of mountain, really. Let's see, what's our next closest mountain? The Redwood Mountain? We can check there. I just don't think there'll be any there. There might be. We can look. Doesn't hurt to look. So the Kentrosaurus is like a small stego. Is the best way to put it. If I remember correctly, I don't think they're rideable. I think I already see one. I do. It's a level 5. Let's see if we can find a better one than that. There's one. The 95. So again, you find these guys on mountains. any of the mountains. You can have a look for them. That's an Anki. There's another Anki. Lots of saber-tooth. That scorpion killed. It's a level 40, and that was a level 5. All right, so it looks like this guy is going to be it. Another 95. I guess today is the day for 95. There it is. It's like, wait a minute, where'd it go? I'm just going to shoot this guy right here. As you can see, they're pretty easy to kite. They don't move very fast. Even in small spaces, they're pretty easy to kite around. But as you can see, they're pretty spiky. You can't really, I don't think there's a saddle. You can't ride them. Honestly, I don't even know what they're really used for because I've never used one. I've never even tamed one. So its weight is good. So he might be a good, I don't want to get that far away. He might be good for carrying stuff around and possibly defending himself too. Although you could use a stego for that and be able to ride it. Just saying. So if you happen to know what these guys are used for or what you use them for, let me know down in the comments, because I can't really think of any reason why people would tame them. I mean, they would possibly be nice for a bob, but they're located in places where bobs can't reach. So there's that. Because as a bob, it would be nice to have an animal that can carry your stuff, which is why a lot of people first tame dillos, because you use the dillo as a moving backpack. So I don't know why you have a moving backpack that can fight back better than a dillo. But when you're in late game to be able to get up here in the mountains to get them, do you really need a backpack that can defend itself? I don't know. So he's pretty. I'll give him that. I'm just not sure why you would tame one. I don't know what their uses are for. So there's that. We have them tamed. Yay! And guess what animal is next? Next is the wonderful, I call it the water unicorn. The water luck dragon. This should be interesting. I've got the honey to do it, because that is what you need to tame those guys. So I hope you guys are enjoying these taming videos. We have a couple more left before we can start back on our note runs. And then, of course, it's the cave runs and then taking on the dragon. So I will see you all later. Bye.